Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and today we are going to do a pick a card or pick a symbol tarot reading, and we will be diving into the month of March 2024, seeing what blessings, predictions, and happenstances you will be encountering this month. So when you're ready, ask out loud or in your head to yourself, your spirit guides, what is in store for me in March 2024. And once you've done so, take a look at all three groups on screen. Select whichever one of these groups you feel most drawn to, your eye keeps going back to it, and that will be your reading. We have group number 1 with the cauldron, the pot of gold coins. We have group number 2 with the elf, leprechaun, gnome looking guy. We have group number 3 with the 4-leaf clover. So once you've selected your group, you can skip ahead using the timestamps or watch through. You can certainly feel drawn to more than one group or even all of the groups in today's reading. Just go with your gut, go with your intuition, and take what resonates from these readings and leave anything that does not, okay? If you want a personal reading with me where I'm just focusing on your energy and not on the collective and hundreds of people watching this, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org, okay? So if your reading doesn't resonate at all, you can go back and select another group, or there just may not be any messages for you in today's video, so keep that in mind. But without further ado, let's begin. Hello, group number 1, and welcome. Let's see what's in store for you in March 2024. The rune that came out for you is called Rido, and this is a wonderful, wonderful sign for the month ahead because this is showing that you're actually on the right path with everything that you're doing. So even if you feel like life has stagnated or stalled, you are actually doing everything that you can to move forward. And there is no need for you to put pressure on yourself and to chase after anyone or anything, is what I want to say here. Your intuition will tell you what to do when it's the right time. For example, I feel intuitively that some of you are feeling guided to give your heart a break, give relationships a break, and not necessarily date at this time if you're single. This is just an example. It may or may not resonate with you, but I do feel like a lot of you may resonate with this. And your heart is going to intuitively tell you when it's time to open back up again, when it's time to put some more effort into love and relationships and all of that. So really beautiful message there. I feel like you're on the right path, and also you're conducting yourself with a high amount of integrity, and I feel like people are really respecting you. It feels like people's respect towards you, everything that you do, is increasing, and I feel that you have been standing up for yourself a lot in the past few months. You have not been settling for less than you deserve, and because of that, you are earning the respect of a lot of people. They're not going to walk all over you. They're not going to, assume anything bad about you. It's just a really great sign. The spirit of time himself, okay, I always view him as a man, a lovely spirit, very, very, very healing. He is acting as a sort of friend to you at this time, a spirit guide to you at this time, okay? As time moves on, your wounds heal, nature grows, your life evolves and expands. And I just see this message of like, let go, release this pressure, release needing to know the next step. Like, it will come when it comes. Focus on the present moment and what your intuition is telling you to do right here, right now. I feel like you have been, doing that. You have been attuning yourself to that energy, and it's all paying off for you in March. So we're going to get one Rider-Waite-Smith deck card and this one card is going to represent the overall theme and energy for this month ahead. Oh my gosh, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, guys, I told you at the beginning of this video, I said March feels very significant, and you have not only a major arcana, but the major arcana card that represents so many positive, unexpected, good fortune and friends and love coming your way. Whenever the Wheel of Fortune comes out in a reading, for me, it's my sign of I'm not going to be able to predict everything that's going to happen for you in the month of March because you're not supposed to know everything that's supposed to happen. However, I can promise you that things are not going to go exactly how you plan and foresee it happening. There's going to be some major shifts that take place for you this month that even you cannot predict right now. So that is really special. But if I had to guess, I would say, like, just based off of the energy, that it feels like your success, popularity, and or money, possibly all of them, are increasing in March. Very fortunate month for you, you know? So let's see, I gotta dive deeper into this. We have Journey in reverse, okay? A lot of you guys, I feel like, will be planning some sort of trip, some sort of adventure. You may also have, I'm seeing this very strongly. You may have someone visiting you from far away. So this could be a long distance friend or lover coming to see you this month, or I'm seeing hospitality. You may be hosting people, either staying at your house, your place, or having some sort of like dinner or event like that. So there may be some sort of like slumber party energy this month, having people over your place or hosting people for dinner parties, things like that. It feels like people are coming to you. People are coming into your home, into your space. Now, while that's happening, I feel like you are sort of saving your money, planning up for some sort of trip as well, finalizing some details on some travel, some adventure. Oh my gosh, I knew it. And I just saw 444 as this card came out. Door to value. Look at all that money flowing in. Wow, the door to value is opening. I mean, guys, door to value, Wheel of Fortune, you got to be kidding me. I mean, this is clearly a reading that is saying that wealth is coming in. I would not be shocked if a lot of you have some sort of raise or bonus taking place in March. If you're a business owner or freelancer, I mean, the ceiling does not exist. You know, the amount that can come in for you is very strong. Not only just financially, I'm seeing anything involving numbers is increasing. So the amount of followers you have, the amount of beautiful friends in your life, the value of your life itself is increasing. So that is really a positive sign. Let's see what else comes out. You have truth. The truth will be coming out. I feel like people will be opening up to you about their honest, authentic feelings towards you. I don't know why that came through. Okay. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. I feel like some of you guys may be channeling at this time, which is really funny if any of you are also readers or spiritual practitioners. I feel like you may be channeling a lot more, or praying, calling out to spirit, to universe, saying, you know, use me to benefit the planet, like speak through me. You know, you take the wheel here. So you're allowing a greater light and presence to sort of move through you, and that actually attracts quite a bit of wealth, prosperity, and all of that, because the universe wants you to be prosperous, wealthy, happy, with tons of people in your life who love you, you know. So yeah, also another thing I'm seeing here is you're allowing your creativity to flow a bit more strongly, and that divine like flow of creativity really feels to be flowing. So this may be a month where you implement a lot of creative change in your business, in your career, in your life. It doesn't even matter, like everywhere. Like you may be upgrading your home, you may be doing something new in business or online, social media. You may be dressing a different way. You know, I'm seeing your creative truth, your creative flow, the universal flow of creativity appears to be picking up. And as that picks up, your finances also pick up. They're like one and the same here is what I'm seeing. And we have perfectionism. Wow, this is actually a beautiful message that really supports creativity. Listen to it. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Exactly. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. This is your key. This is your answer to putting more of yourself out there, to being a bigger creative outlet. And the more you are a creative outlet, the more you allow that creativity to flow through you abundantly, the more finances and physical abundance and blessings and attention and love can flow to you. Because when you have this strong creative flow, you act as a beacon of light to the people and the opportunities that are meant for you, that are meant to bless your life. Okay, so we're gonna get 2 more oracle from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I want to read both these from the book because I love the booklet here. So you have Treasure Island, and it is coming out in reverse, but also look, Door to Value, Wheel of Fortune, Treasure Island. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Like, there is great financial messages for you here. Also, the 9th. And does March have the 31st? If March has, if March 31st is a date that exists, I don't know off the top of my head, there may be significant things taking place on the 31st. And if it doesn't exist, this could be the 1st of April, or the 9th. Seem to be very significant. What else? We have the 2nd as well. The 9th, the 2nd, and the 31st. Or the 1st if that does not exist, okay? Maybe very significant dates for you this month, so pay attention to what happens around that time. And let's see. Okay. I guess this deck actually doesn't read reversals, so we'll flip it back up, but we see here a sea turtle with a treasure chest, and here's the message. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. Exactly! And that's what Rido's saying as well. You've been doing what you need to do, okay? You've had a really solid routine for yourself, group number 1. I feel it so strongly. Like, you've been doing everything that you can in order to grow your finances, or like you've been working out, you've been eating healthy, you've been trying to be productive at work, like you've been really staying on top of things. Anyways, you worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tap the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, while others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. Externally. You guys, I feel such frustration you've been in for years. I wonder if some of you guys watching are cardinal signs. That would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. Or you may have one of those 4 signs in your top 3. So sun, moon, rising, possibly even Venus, okay, if this relates to love and creativity, okay? Or just in your chart a lot in general. I feel like for years you've been working so hard on yourself, on your life, like really making so many small adjustments time and time again, getting your heart broken time and time again, you know, being frustrated with the lack of money when you're putting in so much work time and time again, and it is starting to pay off for you in March. This is what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. This month feels very, very significant for so many people in the collective. And this is the month for you, group number 1, where all of that hard work, all of that frustration, that pain, you know, how like challenges, oh, well, they make you grow. Trauma makes you grow. Like, you probably have had enough trauma and challenges for a lifetime, and you're like, F it, when is the physical manifestations of my patience, of my hard work, gonna get here? You've been asking that question to the universe time and time again. You've asked this question so many times that you actually stopped asking the question. I feel like you're at that point where you're like, it'll come when it comes. I'm just gonna literally just focus on this present moment, because clearly waiting for years, asking for years, when will I get mine? When will I get the love of my life? When will I get money? When will I get, you know, a break? You know, you're beyond asking anymore. You've asked so much that like you've burnt yourself out from asking, and you put yourself into this place where you're like, I'm just going to do everything I can in the present moment. I'm just going to live in the present moment. And if I'm like this, in this level of prosperity for the rest of my life, then so be it. I'm just going to keep doing what I can do. I'm going to keep following my intuition. Like, you reached that point because of how frustrated you got from the lack of answers and clarity from the universe itself, I feel. And the funny thing is, March 2024, guys, this is when you're starting to see the physical results. So it really is significant, like I said. And this whole reading is singing in harmony with each other. Door to Value, Wheel of Fortune, Treasure Island, money, money, money. Not just money, anything that you treasure, anything that makes you feel successful that you feel like was lacking previously. This could even be valuable friendships, valuable relationships, valuable life-changing experiences and information. Wow. Okay. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Exactly. And here's the thing, guys. I feel like in the past, like past couple of months, past couple of years, you had your fortune blocked. And there's multiple reasons why you had it blocked. Number one, I feel like astrologically in the stars, there was something going on that was blocking your fortune, and this was beyond your control. Another reason why was because you had people in your life that radiated bad karma, okay? Very selfish people, very karmically, like karmic relationships, you know? And spirit wanted you to work through these karmic connections, these karmic relationships and situations before they brought you this good fortune, this prosperity, and all your hard work paying off. Because honestly, some people just don't deserve to be around you when you hit the jackpot, when you become popular, rich, super healthy and successful, because your good fortune, your good energy naturally will rub off on the people around you. And of course, you're going to share your good fortunes with the people around you as well, because what's the point of being glowing, thriving, successful, prosperous, abundant when you're by yourself? You know, you share naturally in your good fortunes. And so you had some individuals in your circle, in your sphere, who honestly did not deserve the good fortunes that would, overflow from you going to them. Spirits wanted you to get rid of certain connections, people from your inner circle, your life, because they didn't deserve this success that you worked so hard for. Does that make sense? So I feel like you've already done that. This is talking about the past couple of months in particular stand out to me for that. You may have removed or released some individuals from your life. And that's the thing. You've been listening to your intuition, doing everything right, and it's been so hard. You've been letting people go, which is extremely challenging, extremely hard. It comes with a mourning period. You've been working hard towards your career, your business, or whatever the heck you're doing in life. Again, that requires a lot of discipline. You've been taking good care of your body, doing the best that you can to support your mental health, your physical health, and well-being. Again, requires a lot of discipline. You've been doing everything right. It's been a lot of work, but you haven't been seeing the payoff from it. And that payoff is going to come in, I do want to say quite rapidly, like all at once. It reminds me of the quote, little by little and then all at once. That's what it feels like. You've been implementing changes every single day, like little by little, 1% increase, 1% increase to better your life every day. And it's like suddenly all of these little changes and all of the discipline that you've been having in an effort to make your life as good as possible, put yourself into alignment with that which you want, it's all suddenly going to lead you to this moment of like sudden prosperity. Okay, you also have mending coming through with the number 52, and we're going to read this message as well. Don't you worry. All right, 52. I feel like we're going to be talking about relationships for a second. Okay. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal, the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentment, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Yeah, like I said, I feel like a lot of you in this journey to getting to this point, you had to release certain individuals in the past few months in particular. I don't know why months are sticking out. And, I am seeing a little bit of like giving your heart some space, giving yourself some time to heal from that, to mend the wounds, to go over the arguments, the separation in your head, to process the feelings. Like I said, The spirit of time. We felt his presence in the beginning of your reading. He's here right now, acting as a spirit guide for you, as a friend, rather. He's not even trying to like teach you anything in particular. He's just here as a friend. And, you know, connect with him because he is helping you. What this means is that time is on your side. There is no need for you to chase or force anything in the present moment, okay? You know, if you're single, you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself to get out there and talk to people. If you don't feel 100% ready, you know, there will come a time when you feel inspired, enthusiastic, and motivated to put yourself back out there. If you, for example, don't feel like starting a new creative project right this second, there will come a time when you're really inspired, uplifted, and motivated to start a creative project. If you've been inside a lot recently and you're just not feeling quite ready to be social again, there will come a time when you will naturally feel inspired to be social again. This is what I mean. Like, inspiration will come in waves. It'll come in time. You don't need to chase any feeling. You don't need to chase any person, any reality. There will come a time when you will naturally feel motivated and inspired, and you'll take the actions to do those things, okay? To put yourself out there, to do whatever, you know, follow the current of energies as it flows. Try not to swim against that current. When you swim with the current, you go much, much further. Life becomes so much easier. Okay, so pay attention to what you naturally feel guided to do at this time. Now, this isn't to get confused with doing things out of your comfort zone, because you may feel that the current is trying to get you to go out of your comfort zone in some way. For example, if you're somebody who doesn't really exercise that much and you've been feeling like, oh, I should start going to the gym, I should start exercising, obviously getting your butt off the couch and going there will feel out of your comfort zone, but it is going with the current because that's where you naturally are feeling a pull towards. Does that make sense? So if you feel still drawn and pulled into people from your past, for example, it may not necessarily mean that there is more love for you there and that you should like wait for that person, chase that person. No, it could mean that there's still healing to take place there. There's still some things to go over in your mind when it comes to that, and you'll feel the pull. You'll feel the natural inclination within you. Okay, maybe it's time for me to start talking to other people. Maybe it's time for me to put myself out there again, you know? Like, you'll feel these waves as they come up. Okay, we're gonna get some tarot for you from the Good Tarot. What's in store for you in March 2024? Okay. We have the Messenger of Earth and the Seven of Water. Okay, Messenger of Earth does show you've been strategizing, increasing finances. I feel guided to say, do what already works, okay? Especially if you're somebody who is like a freelancer, business owner, whatever career, whatever thing that you've been doing, copy what other people have done that has been massively successful for them, but when you do it, put your own twist, your own creativity. I actually learned this in many art classes that I've taken, you know. It is not plagiarism. It is not infringing on copywritten material. When you sort of redo something that was already very successful, already very beautiful, but you make some changes to it to make it your own, okay? So for example, the YouTube is a great example of this. So many creators just recreate videos that already went viral, that already have been massively successful, and they even make a similar thumbnail, a similar title, but they themselves, a different personality, are, you know, talking about whatever's being talked about, doing whatever has been done, and putting their own twist on it, because their own personality, their own light is their own twist. So it's not copyright. It would be copyright if you literally copied every single word that person said in that video. But, you know, doing that will bring you a lot of success. I feel guided to say that to you. If you have been experiencing a creative block or some sort of stalling out in your momentum and your growth, just do what already works, but with your own energy, your own brand, your own twist. I do see that so strongly. Seven of Water, I'm not surprised this card is coming out. This card always reminds me of Pisces, and we are in the midst of Pisces season this March up until, I believe, the 20th. And, this Pisces influence, it makes us super creative, I think, spiritually connected, with a lot of spiritual messages coming through. But I think the problem is bringing those ideas down into reality. So I actually like that these two cards are coming out together. I do feel like some of you are pondering. I feel like you're psychically getting some insights into like future projects and travel that you will be doing. You are getting some insights into the next steps in your journey. And, you may feel guided, well, I don't want to start this week, but I have a feeling I will be starting this in the upcoming weeks. You know what I'm saying here? A lot of you also have a lot of ideas and creative projects up in the air in your mind. And again, start bringing them down one by one when the timing feels right for you. There's just so much creativity, creative insight. I feel like you're riding this creative wave. You may have a lot of like things you want to change around the house, business projects, career projects, changes in your appearance, ideas for like hanging out with people, talking to people. Some of you may even have a lot of people in general in your life that want your time and your energy and your attention at this time. So really exciting. I love this for you. Wow, okay. We have quite a few cards that came out. First, we have the Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse and Journey in reverse are very similar. I feel like you are starting to feel this wanderlust, this sense of wanting to go out, go on vacation, experience life a little bit more. That is where the wave is starting to pull you. We have the Eight of Water in reverse. Yeah, guys, this talks about walking away from the people, the environments, the places that no longer serve us. But when it's in reverse, there is a slight hesitation there, or you may feel like you are still attached to the past. Okay, there may be some mending needed there, releasing resentments. I would recommend doing some heart chakra healing and clearing. Literally go on YouTube and just look up heart chakra meditation music, slap on some headphones, and close your eyes and just meditate on the heart space, on the heart chakra, and then just exist. Okay, like literally just feel yourself existing. And after you set that intention, you feel yourself existing, there will be thoughts, there will be feelings that come to the surface of your mind. Acknowledge them, and then release them, and then return back to just existing. Okay, if there is insights and wisdom that come through and come to the center of your mind, imagine it going within your body, settling into your aura, your bones, and then, going back and just feeling this new reality, feeling your present self again. That's how I like to meditate. That's how I like to heal the heart chakra. It's very effective. And I just saw 2626. That is confirmation for what we're saying here. The number 2 deals with partnerships, relationships, and the number 6 deals with the feeling of home, creativity, warm comfort. I feel so strongly that you are healing your chakra, your heart chakra. We have the Queen of Air in reverse. Yeah, some of you, because your heart chakra is needing some healing, some cleansing, you may have felt like your heart is out of commission currently, temporarily. Okay, not wanting to, like if you're single, not necessarily wanting to date again. If you had some issues with friendships, just spending a lot of time on your own. Queen of Air in reverse shows that you have been on your own quite a bit recently, spending a lot of time alone, all of that. I feel like that will be changing for you in March. And we have the Eight of Earth coming out. Oh my gosh, guys. Growth and finances. Specifically, finances that come from your personal skills and personality. You are perfecting something that you do repetitively that brings you money. That's what I want to say. Wow, okay. We have the Hermit, exactly. Yeah, very spiritual. And again, this is confirming a lot of alone time you've been having. A lot of you have been really diving into work. And I do see that, your heart may have been broken in the past few months. Like I said, you're doing some mending, some heart chakra clearing and cleansing and healing this month for sure. Now, while that's going on, I am also feeling you're like, okay, well, you know what? Let me give my heart a break. You may have lost yourself in relationships a lot in the past, like made them your whole world, your whole happiness, really lost yourself. And now that I feel like a lot of you watching are single, you don't have to be single though. This could also be like, you know, not having that many friends or sorry guys. I mean, this is just what I'm picking up on. And, you know, you're like, okay, I'm going to give my heart a little bit of a break and I am going to allow myself some time to focus on my career, focus on my skills, focus on building up more abundance for myself in that realm. And that's where the tides have naturally been pulling you, okay? And I'm seeing, in addition to that, you have really, really been connecting with spirit very strongly with the Hermit coming out here. I mean, some sort of spiritual ritual that you do has been opening your energy up, okay? So that could be, maybe you've been meditating more, maybe you've been journaling more, going for hot girl walks, anything that really connects you with yourself and the universe. I feel like you've been doing it, praying, I don't know, whatever it is that you do. Like the Hermit, to me, represents someone who is extremely wise and spiritually connected. So you've been doing that. Okay, this could be like yoga, this could be so many different things. Just that connects your heart, your body, your soul, and synchronizes it. You've been prioritizing the relationship that you have with yourself. Okay, because prioritizing relationships outside of yourself in the past few months seems to left you with a broken heart. So you're focusing on self-love at this time. You have the Ace of Fire. See, look at what this is bringing you at this time. Brand new, passionate beginning. I feel like, honestly, group number one, your spark for life is returning. Okay, your creative flow and putting your creative ideas out there is returning. I am seeing, even for some of you, little sparks within your heart are reigniting. Okay, so like I said, your heart may be opening back up to new people, new friends, new love. It feels really good. I feel like you're coming out of a winter. Literally, some of us are coming out of a winter in March, you know? Things are warming back up. Not only with the weather, but with your heart, with your passion. You're feeling really just, you've been doing the healing work. Like Rido is the perfect rune to represent your energy right now. You have been on the right path, doing all the right things, and the spirit of time is coming through saying like, keep up the good work that you've been doing here, because this is going to bring you so many blessings, so much good fortune, not even just financially, but also relationship wise, love wise. And just feeling good and happy in life. I'm seeing happiness. I am seeing fun. We have the Five of Earth. Yeah, this is that feeling that you're being asked to leave behind. The feeling of lack, the feeling of, you know, where is my success? Where is my abundance? Where's my health? Where's my wealth? Where's my well-being? You know, why must I stay in this cold winter? That's what you're releasing. That's what you're letting go of. And if you just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing now, you're going to have all of this good fortune. This will be life-changing. Okay, I only wanted one more card, but universe has other plans for you. We have the Hierophant in reverse, being your own spiritual guru. You know, I didn't mention it, but Rido also talks about paying attention to your own intuition and listening to your own intuition as opposed to following what other people advise you to do, because your personal psychic intuition is guiding you on this journey. And the Hierophant in reverse also talks about that. Be your own guru, be your own psychic, be your own therapist, spiritual healer, life coach, everything. I mean, you could totally have those things for sure. But at the end of the day, listening to your own journey, your own path, your own calling, and going with the flow of what feels right in the present moment is guiding you to this fortune. And then your final card out is the Queen of Earth in reverse. I feel like this is the perfect representation of the old you. Okay? Feeling constantly like life was lacking. Why am I always, like the Queen of Earth, her shadow side is, why am I always the one that gives to others? Why am I always the one who shows up, who plans things, who works the hardest, and yet it seems like I'm the one making the least out of everyone. I'm the one who is treated the least out of the universe. Like, why is it that I feel I am so talented, I am gifted, I am giving, I am loyal, and I connect with these people and these experiences that don't value that don't see it? Like, when is my turn? When is it going to be my turn to have success? That is the Queen of Earth when she is in reverse. And this is what you are leaving behind. This is what you may currently even find yourself in, but you're leaving it behind. Like, there's some bitter energies here that you need to release with mending as well towards the universe. You know, doing a heart chakra healing, guys, I'm telling you, it'll really, really help you. If I were you, I would do a heart chakra clearing, and I would start making like physical lists, gratitude lists every day. For what you are grateful for in the present moment, for what the universe has been giving you. And even in the bad stuff, you know, if you've had like an illness and that illness connected you more with your spirituality, like you could say, I am grateful for this connection with the spirituality. Like, I'm grateful that, you know, I had the opportunity to do this, you know, learning how to see the abundance, or what you already have. The flow of abundance is always available to you at any point, group number one. Even if you're homeless and you have like a horrible disease and you're dying and you don't have any limbs, like there is still some area of your life that is abundant. Like, you may be abundant in friends, you may be abundant in money, you may be abundant in health or ideas. You may have an abundance of books on the shelf for you to read. You know, wherever that abundance lies, focus on that and it will pour into the other areas of your life somehow, some way. So I just feel this major shift is, you know, calling for you at this time. And keep doing what you're doing, because this bitterness, this always feeling like you're giving and not receiving, that's what is coming to an end. Okay, but it's going to require you to walk away from certain individuals, to walk away from certain beliefs and experiences that reinforce this bitterness. Okay, I feel like a lot of you have already been doing that. And you're just focusing on yourself, on your craft, on your ideas, your skills. So it's really great. I feel like you're on a great path. Thank you so much for joining me, group number one. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye. Hello, group number two, and welcome. Let's see what's in store for you in March 2024. The rune that came out for you is called Wonjo. Guys, I can't even make this up. First off, this rune came out perfectly upright for you, just like this. And this is the rune of good fortune. Happily ever after. And first and foremost, I'm picking up very strongly that you may be making some friends this month that will be really lasting friendships. I don't know why friendship is really coming out so strongly at this time. So if you feel guided to invite anyone out, like invite a coworker out to lunch, or use apps like Bumble BFF, or meet people from the internet, meet people online, or just walk up and be like friendlier. If you've been inspired to be in your golden retriever energy and just be super friendly, I think that's a really great thing to do at this time, and connect with as many beautiful souls as you can, if that's what you're feeling guided to do. Another thing this is showing me is actually a lot of domestic happiness and harmony. So you could be doing something involving the home, okay, having some dinner parties, having people over, doing some home renovation. It reminds me of the number 6. The number 6 numerologically represents domestic happiness and harmony. Also, I am looking at the clock and it says 2121, and that is pretty significant as well. So the number 2 talks about partnerships. The number 1 talks about individuality. So I feel like you're creating a really great balance between focusing on others, giving your time, energy, and attention to others, to your relationships, as well as giving yourself time, energy, and attention, and making sure your own needs are met as well. So you're creating perfect harmony when it comes to that, which is really great. But out of everything, this rune is probably the strongest when it comes to romantic dealings. So some of y'all are falling in love. Let's see what comes out for you though. Okay, so we're gonna get a giant Rider-Waite-Smith card. One single card here that is gonna represent the month of March for you, and you have the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Pages bring in new energy. They kind of represent the children of the tarot, so it always, to me, they're like little messengers bringing you new information, new situations, new circumstances. And the Pentacles in particular talks about our physical life, so this is a physical, tangible change that's taking place here. And like I said, I feel like this could be a new commitments to new friendships or even romantic commitments taking place. This could also be a big purchase such as a car, a home renovations, home decor, things like that. I'm also seeing like overall taking good care of your health and your finances, okay? Not overspending, making sure you're putting your money away into good investments, and also investing into your health with good foods, exercise, etc. You have strategy coming out for you. Really interesting. The number 21 may be significant. The 21st of March may be significant. Actually, today's the 21st of February that I'm filming this, so again, that's a sign. That is a sign. The 21st may be a very significant date for you for some reason. I am seeing journaling may really help you at this time, just in general with life. I think that's always the case. I'm seeing creative writing, whether you write music or novels or blogs, poems, and I'm seeing a lot of you are strategically putting your creative works out there. Okay, so that is very special. I'm seeing social media. I'm seeing strategizing on social media for some of you. I am seeing strategizing with your routine, actually. So getting really clear, I think, at the beginning of the month. Some of you may have a planner, a calendar, a schedule, and you're looking at it and you're thinking to yourself, like, how can I make the most of this month? And you may be setting weekly goals for yourself in different areas of life. Like, it feels very much like a strategy. It feels very organized, Capricornian energy, okay? So all of that energy is coming through. I'm also really paying attention to this quill being a white feather. White feathered birds, like doves, really represent romance. I'm gonna be honest, like romance, commitment, like loyalty. So again, that message is coming through. You may be strategizing your social life, actually, which is really smart, I think. Strategizing your social life so that way it's balanced with everything else in your life. For example, you may be saying, every Sunday I'm going to have like a dinner with my family, or a get-together with friends, or like Sunday brunches with the girls, like whatever. Like, and you have like a certain day every week where you can get your social need met. And then you're also like planning the rest of your week to meet your other needs. So you really high strategizing this month, which will lead to success, obviously, and good fortune. We have Envy in reverse. This is actually a wonderful card in reverse because in the past, you definitely dealt with people who were jealous of you, friends, lovers, whatever. Like, they acted in strange, insecure ways, and Spirit really tried to pull you away from those people. And I am seeing it's like you've learned everything you needed to learn from connecting with those jealous karmic relationships and friendships, you know? And I feel in the month of March, there is a transition taking place where it's like from here on out, the majority of the people that you connect with, they do support you and your goals. I don't know why I'm seeing like having a group of people in your life who, it's like you hype each other up. You all like each other's posts and comment and hype each other up, or support each other, like compliment each other all the time. Like, you're looking really great today. You know, they celebrate your goals being met. You celebrate each other. It's just a really great, genuine support system, and you definitely deserve it. And I feel like you're coming out from this energy, walking away from people like that, which is so nice. And I feel like if you are meeting new people like this, if you're meeting anyone new this month, there's really high probability that they are going to be in your life for a long time. I feel like you're calling in soulmates. Some of you guys, I'm actually seeing you may have done a ritual in the past few weeks to call in soulmates or to call in beautiful friendships or love, okay? And you will be seeing that ritual fulfilled in this month of March. So that's really exciting, nice. Be open to new connections that come forward for you, because chances are they will be really great. If you feel inspired to take the lead socially, definitely do it. Like if you feel randomly pulled to like invite someone out, ask someone out, you know, definitely do it. Yeah, let's see what else comes out. We have self-acceptance. Love that. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. You know what I was gonna say that I forgot to say, but this just reminded me? When you are surrounded with people who genuinely support and uplift you and are a great influence for you, you will, like, life just becomes easier. I don't know how else to put it. Like, life just becomes easier when you're surrounded by other givers. I feel like in the past, group number 2, you were really surrounded by takers and you were the giver. But you were so used to that you don't even realize how much easier your life is about to become when you have other people supporting you. It's like an energy thing. I don't know how to describe it. Like, a lot of your goals or plans in life that felt very slow moving will actually speed up as well as a result of you sort of making adjustments to your environment and being surrounded by beautiful, amazing people who actually support you. I don't know why. Like, I don't even think there's a logical way to explain this or a direct correlation that we could find. It's just an energy thing. And you're just going to feel so much better. This reading, similar to group number 1, is filled with a lot of great fortune. So, oh, we have confidence. She was a confident lady. Okay, sorry. We have divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. I love this message for you. Ugh. Your confidence is increasing, and I feel like you're surrounded by people who don't go out of their way to try to make you insecure. I feel like there's like someone in your past. This may have been the last person you dated for some of you, or like, I don't know, the last person you sort of like cut off from your life. I feel they would say things subtly insulting to you or like criticize you a lot, but like they did it in a way where you never really realized they were doing it. So I feel like they actually did, hit your confidence a bit. Or some of you guys may have gotten rejected by someone in the past couple of weeks. And again, that may have hit your confidence a bit, but that confidence is returning. All right, we're going to get 2 more cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and we're going to read these ones from the book. You have Orphaned coming out with the number 5. So the 5th, the 20th, the 21st, and the 5th of March so far may be really significant dates for you. So pay attention to what happens around that time. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. Wow, I just want to pause and say this is perfectly harmonizing everything that we were just picking up on. Wow. Okay. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way that you did before and need to find a new situation. I want to pause again and say that I feel that a few people watching here today may be questioning, oh my gosh, and I just saw 221, guys. So many repeating numbers. Some of you guys watching may feel called to walk away from a certain religion, is what I'm seeing, or like a certain friend group. there's so many different ways that this can resonate for you. So listen to your own intuition. Yeah, be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Yeah, I feel like you guys are ready to move on. You may have already walked away from someone, something, some friends, some lovers, some like a religion, a group, something like that. Or you're currently walking away from that. But I definitely feel like in the month of March, you feel guided naturally to move on. Not just like walk away, but now move on, like find new people, a new group, a new place to fit yourself. And it's something you're going to feel motivated to do. Which is great, and you're gonna find your people. One thing I want to say here is don't put so much pressure into trying to force a connection to work. Like if you're being social, and I just saw 222, if you're being social, this is big confirmation because 222, oh, and I just noticed 21 was here as well. Oh my gosh, so many repeating numbers. Repeating twos in particular, like definitely puts emphasis on relationships and friendships. Like this is the main point of your reading. Anyways, don't put pressure on a situation to work. Like if you don't have natural chemistry with someone, you don't have to force a friendship there. Like you can move along. And again, I'm seeing you trying to like get yourself into this golden retriever energy where you're very friendly with a lot of people, and it's like whoever sticks, you know, like whoever you vibe with naturally, and it feels easy, like keep going in that direction. You don't have to force yourself to do anything. When you try to force things to happen, life becomes so much harder. All right. We have Observer coming out for you as well. Let's read about this. And the number 49 may be significant. Let's see. 49. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these things are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Literally all of your cards are talking about finding your people. Oh my gosh, this is just so great. Let's move on and get some tarot messages for you. March 2024, what is taking place for you? We're going to be shuffling up the good tarot. What is taking place for you? March 2024. Okay, you had 2 cards come out. Love, the lovers, love. The number 6, guys, can't make this stuff up. Yes. Oh my gosh. This month is all about your relationships, socializing, your connections. Like there is definitely soulmates coming in for you in March, like friendship soulmates. Some of you guys romantic if you're single and you're looking, like I see you having the confidence to put yourself out there. And like I said, moving on, like actually moving on from the past, from people who made you feel orphaned. Like you're finding your soul family, I feel. And, you know, I think it's easier for you now because it's like I said, you're not forcing anything. You're just putting yourself out there. So it's beautiful. We have the Messenger of Air in reverse. Open yourself up. If I were you, I would do some solar plexus and throat chakra healing at this time. The throat chakra especially will help you feel very comfortable and confident talking to new people, communicating well, opening yourself up to others. And the solar plexus chakra will help you feel very confident. It'll increase your life force energy, your light, which will attract soulmates. So very beautiful. And if this all sounds really nice and you're like, Laura, I've been trying to put myself out there, it's not working. Have you actually, or are you just sitting on your couch? You know, if, for example, you're like me and you work from home and you have the same routine every day, like working from home, going to the gym, working from home, going to the gym, Like, how do you expect to meet new people? Put yourself out there, talk to people, be in your golden retriever energy. I love it. And you know what? If someone doesn't vibe with you, or it feels like too much work to talk to them, like there's just not that natural chemistry, you don't have to pursue it any further, but at least put yourself out there and try. We have the Ace of Earth in reverse, and we have Justice. Guys, I feel like a new commitment, like to a person, is trying to come forward at this time. Not only that, but I feel like money and physical abundance is trying to come forward at this time as well. You don't realize that the two are connected though. The people you were surrounding yourself with previously were blocking your finances, blocking your abundance, because they were taking so much energy from you. Like, honestly, they were stealing away all of your light for themselves. And that light that you were focusing, and think of light as your conscious attention. You were focusing so much of your conscious attention towards the wrong people who did not give you your energy back. And they took that energy, that conscious attention, away from your other goals in life, whether that be, getting healthy, being creative, working on your finances. Like, they literally blocked your goals and your dreams. So when you surround yourself with a community of givers, don't be surprised when life itself becomes so much easier. Your dreams come in much more rapidly. I feel guided to say that so strongly. Like, this is important for you. And we have Justice, equal give and take. I feel like all of the crap you've put up with in the past, like, it's all going to be worth it. With this new love that comes in. It's almost like you had to have those crappy experiences to awaken something within you and to turn you into the person who can maintain and facilitate these healthy soulmate connections and level of success. Transformation in reverse, exactly. This is like sort of like death in reverse, It is asking you to let go. Spirit is encouraging you to get out there, meet new people. Okay, if any of you are waiting for someone from your past to change, to come back, knock it off, okay? Because you are blocking this new beautiful energy from coming forward, okay? And I feel like that person from the past who you're waiting for was that jealous person who like low-key blocked your confidence, low-key took more than they gave. So it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. You deserve people who show up ready to participate in a friendship, in a relationship with you. We have Empress. Yes, knowing your worth. Exactly. I think this transformation is going to work for you at this time. Empress also shows like quite a large amount of abundance this month. Really good finances. Finances are looking so good. Just your energy itself. You guys are quite magical. Some of you may be literally doing more magic, manifestation. You're putting your mindset, your personal energy into a vibration that is highly magnetic. And I think I'm seeing here a lot of you are learning how to consciously change your vibration at will. Like you may feel yourself getting down on yourself or into like a lower vibration, lower mindset, and it's like you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, okay, let me turn on that golden retriever energy. And you just smile and you, I don't even know how to put this in words that make sense. You just like close your eyes and begin to feel this like friendly, magnetic, charismatic energy. And it's like you literally transmute and shapeshift your aura, your energy. And you're learning how to control it and bring yourself back to that space at will whenever you want. And this feels very spiritual. It's something I can't logically explain. It's like a superpower. It's like a gift, shape-shifting. A lot of you probably were shapeshifters. Like your soul is a shapeshifter. You have had many lifetimes, I feel, as goddesses or gods, okay, as fae, like fairy, mermaid, siren energy, as well as like human past lives, animal past lives for sure, and past lives as entities that don't even exist on this planet. So I feel like your soul is known to be this shapeshifter, and you're awakening to that at this time. It's very spiritual. And you are learning the power of transforming your vibration, your energy at a moment's notice. Like, you just close your eyes, breathe, and feel and be this magnetic empress whenever you find yourself not in that energy. Okay, so it's like you're learning how to change your energy on a dime when you need it, and it's like a superpower, guys. This will completely transform your life. Whew. Okay, it reminds me of this story about some shamans in South America, and it's like, instead of praying for rain to happen, they would pray rain. Like, they would just embody rain. They would just literally change their vibration to be one with rain. It's not that they're praying for rain. It's not that they're asking the universe, hey, universe, can you give me rain? Like, no, they literally I don't even know how to describe it. Like I said, like, this is something that cannot be described in human words. Some of you guys may be on this shamanic spiritual path here, but you're not praying for prosperity anymore. You're not praying for abundance. You're not praying for love. You are being those things and consciously acknowledging when you are not in the vibration with those things. And literally, it's like you just sit down, go into a meditation, or close your eyes, and you become it again. Like, it's intense. We have the 10 of water coming out. Exactly. I'm seeing this vision of you, like, closing your eyes, doing that, and then becoming 10 of water. You know, happy Buddha here, fat Buddha here. 10 of water is your heart completely overflowing, like feeling so unbelievably grateful for the people in your life, the love in your life. It's especially prominent with emotional fulfillment, guys. So like I said, this reading is just singing in perfect harmony. We have the Page of Water in reverse, and we have the 8 of Fire in reverse. And it kind of flipped upright, so I don't know, maybe neutral. 8 of Fire, I mean, there's certainly a lot of social things happening this month. Invitations out. You're sending invitations out. You're receiving invitations. It feels like things are busy with work. This is also, by the way, a good month for financial prosperity, if I didn't mention that already. I feel like it feels like a month where you are literally transmuting your energy, deciding, okay, I'm going to change the vibration that I'm at. And I'm feeling a lot of you are literally jumping into a new dimension, jumping into a new reality where life is easier, where you can change your energy on a dime, change your vibe on a dime. That's what I'm seeing in these cards here. Like, you're jumping from one reality to another. A lot of you guys may be deep, like, psychonauts, very experimental when it comes to spirituality, psychology, and connecting with yourself. I'm seeing like deep meditations, astral projection, shamanic journeying, things like that may be significant for some of you. And you're deciding, like, you're just completely and utterly transforming your energy at this time. I don't know how else to describe it. And we have the 6 of Earth coming out for you guys. Beautiful, prosperity, equal give and take. Like I said, you are connecting with people who will equally give what you give in relationships. And because you're doing that, you're actually transforming your finances as well. Life becomes easier. If I had to summarize this reading, it would be life becomes easier, love all around you, heart overflowing, because you are embodying this energy. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome. Let's see what is in store for you in March 2024. The rune that came out for you is called Isa, the ice rune, and this is actually showing that it may be an emotionally icy sort of time for you. you may be giving your heart a break. You know, I've been feeling this message for the collective for a few weeks now of like just giving your heart a rest, okay? Giving yourself some time and space to just focus on work, on fitness, on health, and on you, really. You may be cooling it a little bit when it comes to matters of emotion and communication. Some of you may be in separation from someone, no contact with someone. Communication has gone a little bit icy. You may be having a little bit more alone time. So let's dive into this. Now this is the energy that you're at currently. I want to see how things will evolve for you in March. So we're going to pull a Rider-Waite-Smith deck card, and this one giant card is going to represent March as a whole. And you have, of course, Nine of Swords. Well, yep. Nine of Swords and Issa together, guys. I do wonder if some of you who selected group number 3 are dealing with some sort of loss, mourning, isolation, separation. I know this is a random message that won't apply to all of you, but I do feel like some of you may have had someone close to you pass away recently. This isn't a prediction. I don't predict this type of stuff. This would have already happened at the time that you're watching this. And you may be dealing with, just mourning, going within. This could even be a breakup, divorce, separation that you may have went through recently. And again, like there's a lot of emotional healing here. I know this looks scary and I know it looks negative, but it really isn't that negative. This is just a month where you are paying attention to the relationship that you have with yourself, and you are giving yourself some time and space to process everything that's been going on. You're giving your heart a break. You are giving your heart actually some space to really go over everything, feel any feelings that come up for you. And I just feel like you are doing yourself a favor by allowing yourself some room, a safe space to explore these deeper emotions that you are dealing with. So let's see what else comes out for you. We have yin and yang in reverse. Every time this card comes out, every single time, I always forget which is which, because upright it's either yin or yang, and then in reverse it's either yin or yang, and I always forget. And also the number 22, the 22nd of March may be a significant day for you, so pay attention to that. And this card reversed reveals a yang cycle, which is active, outgoing energy. This time calls for a more logical approach to things, but the logic needs to be applied to purposeful action. Yeah, I think you're keeping yourself busy. I feel like you're keeping yourself busy, keeping your hands busy, focusing on work, cleaning, organizing, productivity, in order to sort of, like I said, just give your heart and mind a break. This cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings, sometimes with significant outer change. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of this highly charged yang time. Yeah. So the good news is that your productivity is going to be at an all-time high this month. I feel like how do I even put this? It's like sometimes heartbreak and suffering fuels productivity and creativity and your output. It's kind of like you get into a breakup, a separation, right? And you like cut your hair, you change your whole wardrobe, you take all these hot girl selfies, you are extra productive at work, you're starting to go to the gym, eating all these nice meals. It's almost like suffering is fuel for life. And I love to see that transmutation taking place, because it's going to continue to make life worth living. And on top of that, this productivity, this yang energy is sort of consuming a lot of your time and your energy. And like I said, it's just giving your heart a break. Okay, we have the healer of the ages. Exactly. This is an extremely healing month for you in so many ways, shapes, and forms. And honestly, this journey is going to look so different week to week. I feel like this isn't like just blanketing over March. Like, your energy is going to shift and change all throughout this month. There's going to be new energies coming in. You're going to be focusing on new creative ideas. Like I said, this may be one of the most productive months of your year. And things are going to change on a daily basis. So it's going to be hard to sort of pinpoint this in one reading, because it feels like you're a different person focusing on different things day after day. You know what I mean? Like you're evolving quite rapidly. Your emotions are changing quite rapidly. What you're focusing on is changing rapidly. So extreme amounts of growth, healing, and change taking place. We have creative blocks coming out for you. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. What a beautiful affirmation for those of you who may be feeling like you're going through a creative block. At this time, creative blocks are being lifted from you. And we have make it God's. Of course, both of these cards talk about really setting the intention that whatever you do is for the highest good. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. I love that message. Beautiful. And then we have truth be told. And I'm going to read both these cards from the book here to get a further clarity. I love how big this owl's eyes are. The 14th of the month may also be significant to you, so pay attention to around that time. Truth be told, I feel like the truth is coming out for you guys, which is pretty good. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and there is a truth, subjective, according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that keep you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. I have a feeling if you selected group number 3, you are being really, really bold when it comes to sharing your thoughts, feelings, and like raw creative projects. Okay, some of you may really be putting your emotions out there, creating online posts or art or music or just sharing your feelings authentically with the people around you in some way, whether it be through word of mouth or, writing or music. Like I said, your throat chakra is really open at this time. I feel like if you're a creative of any sort, like this is your month to really put yourself out there and show the world who you really are. I'm seeing here being more vulnerable about who you are with people, opening up even deeper, telling people how you really feel and sharing your genuine thoughts, opinions, and ideas without fear of how it will be perceived. And I feel like that's what make it God's really means, putting yourself out there without fear of judgment, without fear of how this will be perceived. You're just allowing yourself to be in your raw, authentic energy, which is so beautiful. And then we have clean it up. Like I said, didn't I mention cleaning earlier too? A lot of you may be doing some really deep spring cleaning, and the 21st may be a significant date for you, so pay attention around that time. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? And I can see that in the 9 of Swords as well. Could be you're surrounded by the physical clutter in your home. Also, too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you, Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds to the unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. I'm not only seeing this as physically cleaning your home, but also doing everything that has been on your to-do list for the longest time. All of the bills that you have to pay, you're paying them. Doing your taxes, you're doing them. I'm seeing even ideas that you've had for years. Some of you maybe keep thinking to yourself, oh, I want to start a blog, or I want to start making videos or posts or writing songs, releasing them out to the world. You keep telling yourself you're going to do these things and you're not doing them. And I feel like that is what's adding to this Nine of Swords energy. Actually, if I had to clarify, everything's clicking in this reading now. Hold up. We're about to, break ground here, guys. You have been in this Nine of Swords energy of being overwhelmed because there is so many ideas on your mind, so many things that need finishing. If you're an artist, you may even have like half-finished projects, so many of them, half-finished songs, half-finished poems, just waiting for you to finish up and put out there to the world. And all of these things become energetic clutter. Spiritual clutter in addition to your home's clutter, okay? And usually, they go hand in hand. Having a cluttered home usually represents a cluttered mind because our physical reality is a reflection of our spiritual and inner reality. So this is a month, I feel, with Isa, the universe is actually slowing things down in your social life. Very, very different from group number 2. Slowing things down in your social life. You may have felt really how do I put this? Like separated from your friends, or relationships haven't been working out for you in the way that you want them to. It feels like the universe is literally blocking your life, and it feels stagnant. It feels stuck, and you're like, why do I feel so alone? And Spirit's saying, instead of crying about being alone, look at this time as such a brilliant opportunity to start cleaning house. Like if you're feeling alone, this is the time to be focusing on that abundant list of things that need to get done, half-finished projects. This is your time to finish reading all the books that you want to read, finish all of the video games you started, finish all the projects you began, actually start taking action on your ideas that have been lined up for the longest time. This is literally the perfect opportunity for you to do that. And you're too busy crying about it. Like you're so focused on finding happiness in other people, in your social life, that like you're not even recognizing this moment for what it is. And this moment is an incredible gift from the universe. Okay, friends will come, love will come, this beautiful social life will come, money will come, whatever it is that you feel like is lacking, it will come. But the reason why it's not here now is because this opportunity, this space in your life is asking you to clean house. Okay, so do that, guys. Don't take it for granted. This is actually really great. And if you're experiencing creative blocks, Spirit is like laughing at you, like low key. And I resonate with this so much because I was in this same exact space a few months ago where I was like, I think I was on Instagram and I was seeing these people with like these really nice paint brushes and oil paints and markers, and I'm like, I need to get those, and Spirit is like, you got to be absolutely kidding me. You have so many blank canvases, so much unused paint, so much like unused markers, okay, unused paper, and you're sitting here saying, I want this new stuff. Are you kidding me? You already have an abundance of stuff and you're not even using it. Spirit likes to call me out in that way, and I feel like they're calling you out in that same way. It's like when all of your markers have run dry, when all of your paint has been used up, when all of your canvases have been filled, then and only then we will bring you more. Okay, you're in a wasteful mindset now where you constantly are thinking that you need more when you're not even using what you already have. I had the same thing happen as well a few months ago, where I really wanted to move to a bigger space, like with a yard, with just room to embrace my creative ideas, because I have so many creative ideas. And Spirit's like, are you absolutely kidding me? You haven't even used the tiny yard you have out front. You have rooms that are completely empty. Why would we manifest you a bigger place when you haven't even used what you got now? And, the reason why you're stuck in desire and wanting something that you don't have, that's a lack mindset. That is literally what lack mindset is. If you look to see all of the art materials in front of you, all the unused space in front of you, and you focus on that and say to yourself, I may not be able to get what I desire just yet, but I do have all of this unused, untapped potential and ideas and tools and materials. I'm going to focus on that in the meantime. And you will find naturally, as you do that and as you run out of these ideas and materials and space, the universe will naturally then bring you more space, more materials, and just like everything you wanted. If that's the flow of abundance, focus on what you do have not on what you don't have. And I feel like you're making this shift in mindset this month, and this shift is going to be critical for literally the rest of your life. This is a wisdom that you will take with you for the rest of your life that will change absolutely everything, okay? So instead of waiting around for what you don't have, you are focusing on what you do have. We have the 10 of air. Yeah, this confirms for me. A lot of you guys have definitely ended something, or something has exited your life in the past few weeks. And like I said, I am seeing like death, breakup, separation type of energy. You would have already went through this. I'm not predicting this. And there is a bit of a mourning period there. Weirdly enough, I know this sounds strange, with this sort of finality and closure and ending, it does sort of make things clear for you. And it's something we don't talk about out loud, but sometimes these types of endings trigger a feeling of excitement for the future, or a feeling of, okay, what's next now? Like a whole new chapter that can be a little exciting. We don't talk about it that often because it's oftentimes mixed in with the sadness that comes from separation or from endings, the grieving that comes from that. But I feel the month of March, you, yes, may be grieving, some of you, but also tapping into this sort of new chapter, this new potential that awaits. So, you know, you definitely, it's a situation where whatever has ended, you know, there's no going back. And I feel like a part of you is excitedly looking forward to the future while also dealing with the emotions that come with that. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know why. This just confirms for me, like, why would we give you more when there's still so much that you can do with what you have, you know? Focus on that abundance. And the number 8 itself is the number of abundance and infinite growth and potential. Oh yeah, we have the 6 of Earth in reverse. Yes, 1717 I just saw on the timer. And that adds up to 8, right? 7, 1 equals 8. Wow. The number 1 talks about the individual self, and the number 7 talks about your personal journey, your spiritual journey, learning more, increasing your skills. I do feel like some of you are learning more, increasing your skills, studying. If you are in the academic world, I see you finishing out some pretty big academic projects or goals, which is great. And with the 6 of Earth, I feel again at this time, like this is a time for you to focus on yourself. This is a selfish season of your life. March is, you know, this is not a time for you to be chasing relationships. This is a time for you to be getting your own life together, if that makes sense. Like cleaning up your own house, getting some paperwork done, organizing things, getting some of your projects, goals, and ideas done, completed, or started, you know? Like you've been really overwhelmed for a long time, and you've been distracting yourself from that overwhelm with your relationships or with things that trigger high levels of dopamine, such as like video games, fictional novels, movies, TV, social media, whatever, high sugary foods. And Spirit is calling you out right now, and they're saying, listen, we're going to say it straight how it is. You've been distracting yourself from feeling overwhelmed. You know, you use these high dopamine triggers, such as, you know, romance and everything I just listed, to distract yourself from this feeling of overwhelm. However, like, that's not a healthy way to have a relationship, and that's what caused a lot of relationships to end in the past. And we're giving you time and space to work through these feelings of overwhelm, to literally get done the things that have been weighing on you heavily. Some of you guys have been saying for the longest time, this is a really random message, you've been saying to yourself, I should really book that doctor. I should really, you know, book that appointment for years now, and you haven't. And Spirit's calling you out on that as well. Like, why have you been having these things that take 2 seconds to do, been weighing on you for years? Like, literally just get it done. Like, this is your month to get it done. Instead of sitting here trying to put yourself out there and date and chase people and new experiences that are a distraction from your overwhelm, Spirit wants you to work through your overwhelm. And then you'll naturally, on the other side of that, attract beautiful, loving connections and things like that. We have the Page of Water in reverse. This just further clarifies things for me. Like, this is not the time to be chasing love. And, you know, I know that sounds weird. It's so starkly different from group number 2. So I would be very shocked if a lot of you also selected group number 2 here. If you also did select group number 2, though, I want to say like both of these truths can be true at the same time. You know, for example, this reading could be like the first half of March, and then group number 2 and all of the messages there could be the second half of March, or vice versa. Wow. We have the Queen of Fire coming out and the Moon in reverse. Queen of Fire shows you, this is you, like creating that organization in your life, becoming a good leader in your life, restoring passion and creative flow into your life by working with what you got. I love that. There was also a message, I believe in group number 1, where we talked about how artists can find a lot of, or creatives, it doesn't even matter, can find a lot of inspiration by copying other people. Even if you're just like redoing your living room, for example, finding a great photo that you love of someone's living room and literally just doing what they do and adding your own little twists to it, like that is not plagiarism. That is not bad. That is not evil. In fact, I would argue that all artists, all creators, in some way, shape, or form, copy each other and just add their own twist to it. So it's not plagiarism. And I feel like that message is coming out for you as well. Like, do what works and get yourself organized in life, motivated again. Focus on yourself. Get your own life together before you worry about other people. We have the Moon in reverse, which kind of shows like when will it happen? When will life get easier? Trust your intuition. Your intuition is like the moonlight in the sense that you may not be able to see the full path ahead of you, like 20 miles ahead. You may not know where your current life is taking you and what lies in the future. However, your intuition in the present moment will always allow you to see the best next step. So there's really no point in feeling overwhelmed about the future because you always know what the next step is right here in the present moment. And as long as you keep focusing on that and trusting that, you're good to go. Also, there will be certain memories, emotions, and situations that come up in perfect time for you to heal, for you to work through. So again, that's why it's so important to stay in this present moment, to be able to listen to your intuition and process anything as it comes up. Process feelings as they come up. You know, don't worry about like, oh, why am I not over this? Why am I not this or that? Like if it's coming up, it is here for you to work through it. It is here for you to take action, okay? And the same thing goes with your ideas. If you have an idea that keeps popping into your head, like, oh, I should do this, I should do this, I should do this, you know, you should do it so that life can move on and move forward. It's when you don't listen to that intuition that life then becomes stagnant and stalled and frustrating. We have the Ace of Fire in reverse. See, this fire is wanting to return. Exactly, Queen of Fire, Ace of Fire in reverse. This passion in life is wanting to return. This love, this flow is returning in March if you listen to the advice that this reading is giving and you start taking action. We have the Nine of Fire, so much fire, oh my gosh. Protecting your peace, protecting what you've built for yourself, protecting your goals and dreams. This is a time where you're really focusing on yourself. You're building your own life up. You're becoming strong within yourself. You're building that inner fortress of peace and happiness back up for you. By removing the toxins, processing the negative feelings, processing the ideas, the things that you've been telling yourself you need to do. That's what March is all about. And I'm not saying that love isn't possible. I'm not saying that, you know, great, beautiful new blessings aren't possible. They are. But this is the main theme that we're talking about. We have the Messenger of Fire, so many fire cards, and the Queen of Air, exactly. Divine feminine energy. You are very organized. You are taking good care of yourself, nurturing yourself, being your own sort of mother. Look at these two queens. Stunning. Really getting your life together. I feel like some of you may be doing this alongside a best friend or a really good friend of yours. You may be going through very similar stuff in life and you both have decided, you know what? We're going to like get our life together. We're going to, you know, focus on being healthy and, you know, maybe even single if you're single. We're going to focus on career and business, money, like whatever getting your life together looks like. That's what the focus is. I can't emphasize it enough. I love it. This is a beautiful, beautiful month ahead for you. And like I said, there's going to be like a flow. Every moment will be different. Every day will be telling you to do something different. So you really have to trust that intuition. Some days you are going to be thinking a lot about the past and meditating on those feelings, feeling those feelings, processing them. Other days, you're going to be so focused on the future, creative goals and plans. Other days, you're going to be focused on cleansing, clearing your house out, getting new ideas done, making the appointments you need to make. You know, every day will tell you to be doing something different. Go along with that flow, with, you know, what that intuition is telling you to do. So thank you so much for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there, my Third Eye Open Intention Oil, and my Money and Abundance Intention Oil there, along with spiritual life coaching sessions. So check it out. Bye-bye.